Hello, good morning. So the name of my project is QA AI Canvas. What is the goal? The agent's primary goal is to automate the creation and refinement of QA test documentation by using the AI to transform the Jira tickets into test plan and more information, context, and be able to understand in a deeper level the daily Jira tickets. Its purpose is to accelerate the testing life cycle and significantly improve test coverage. So we have the architecture of the system. As you can see, there is a front end and back end. In this case, the front end is a Chrome extension. You will see in the demo, but mainly what it does is it has two main features, or even maybe three. The first one scraps all the Jira ticket data. You know, all the components, description, chat, pictures, comments, everything from a Jira ticket, and saves in a storage. Also allows you, with this Jira ticket data, allows you to use an AI panel to send to a backend system. In this case, I'm using Next.js. So we have mainly three endpoints. So with this Jira ticket data, we send to our backend. The first endpoint analyze ticket, does initial ticket analysis, when we can obtain test cases, description, what is the problem, what is the solution, what is the acceptance criteria, what are the test cases, and we can pick what type of test case we want to show in this case, since not all the projects needs all the same type of test. Also we can, and you will see we generate a canvas after doing this first analyze ticket. And once we don't only do get to this analyze ticket, we also do a second one is for generating suggestions. So at the beginning we do these two endpoints, one for obtaining this canvas and another for getting suggestions about the ticket. Maybe there is some gap in the ticket, we need more information, we need more coverage, we need more test cases, but are only suggestions that we can use. And the third endpoint we have is update canvas. So this allows is similar when we use ChatGPT, and you know we can use a canvas option, right? A document that we can recreate over and over. We can edit, talk with the document, and ChatGPT will update the document, right? So in this case, we are doing something similar to that, but I think it's better because we can change only parts of the documents and not everything. So yeah, you will see there is some AI logic behind this. So this is the three main endpoints. And we are, for the backend system, we are using two different AI systems. We are using OpenAI and Anthropic. And the backend system allows you to use one, and if OpenAI fails, we can go automatically to Anthropic and vice versa. So we have this backup system. We also make sure we created a lot of unit testing test cases for this backend system mainly. Okay, so of course we will see the logs of the system. I didn't put here. You will see later in the dashboard. But what is the agent impact on my current project will be? Of course, we're gonna drastic time reduction, because it will cut down the time spending manually writing test cases from hours or days to just minutes. I know QA people can understand that sometimes we have a Jira ticket that contains a lot of information, and only reading and understanding, creating test cases, and it's a lot of work. Even if you are using an AI system, you will have to copy the entire Jira ticket, right? And that's also a waste of time. Also, you have to do a lot of repetitive stuff, and you have to leave your Jira ticket. So since this project is everything is in the same page, you will never leave your Jira ticket with this application. You will see in the demo. Also, we improve the accuracy and coverage. Of course, since we are humans, we can maybe miss some test case, or we can miss some comments, some attachments, but this agent ensures that no requirements are missed. This leads to a more robust and complete test plans with fewer human errors. Third, enhancement collaboration. The interactive QA canvas will become a single source of truth, allows developers, QA, and product managers to see and refine the test plan in real time within the familiar Jira interface, improving alignment and reducing miscommunication. Yes, so we can use this Canvas system to edit the test cases, the acceptance criteria. We can chat with the ticket. We can do this kind of interactive chat. Also, lastly but not least, increase the development velocity. Of course, we wanna, by speeding up the QA bottleneck, the agent helps shorten the overall development cycle, allowing features to be tested and shipped faster. Okay, so let's go to the demo. Okay. So right now, as you can see, we have a Jira ticket. This Jira ticket contains, a lot of text, right? And in the right side, we have our extension, this one, right? This is our QA test recorded. This one has several options, as I mentioned before. One of them is capture the steps we are doing in the UI. If I have some time, I will show you later. But right now, what matters to us is the Jira ticket extraction and generating with the AI and our Canvas system. So first of all, when you go in any Jira ticket, you will see this this screen, let's say, this panel. Okay, so this panel contains the summary of your ticket, and it will be saved as we mentioned in the presentation in the local storage, as you can see, separately. Also the QA settings is also there, what type of testing we want, and etc. We'll see later that. Let's go to, let me delete that. So this is the one we have right now. I will reload the page, and the first time will, you see there is a show comment section. I didn't click that. The system automatically scroll and click and scraps all the information. Okay, so we have everything on here. If we go back, you will see that now we have all our data there. You can see the attachments, the comments, we have everything. And you can verify that because we can export, right? We can export that. There you go, we have all information, we have the comments, we have the attachment, we have the pictures, all in our local system. Now, I can also export to PDF, blah, 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 same thing. That's also helpful. If you want to, you can save that, and we have it in PDF format. We can export as JSON, we can see the data, we can copy, stuff like that. You can update the local storage data if the ticket is updated. Okay, we can go to the settings, but right now what matters to us is see the canvas, right? So you have to click on Generate AI. We are in the same URL as you can see. Right now it's sending to our backend system. So this will take a while because we'll send all our pictures will be uploaded to the server. Okay, and there you go. And we are still in the same URL. As you can see, we are not leaving our Jira ticket. It's there. And here you have, we have the acceptance criteria, we have only one test case, we have the problem, what is the solution, what is the context, even we have the testing warnings. For example, for this specific test, after reading this ticket, I can think that there is a fix for this one. But actually this ticket, in the comment section, someone said that it's hard to debug, and the developer is only adding some logs on it. There's no fix. So this is the good thing about AI, because AI will not lose any information of the ticket. We also read the comment sections, so that is also something good. And so he already knows that we have only to verify the logged event. We have our test cases. We can chat with the ticket. So this is the suggestion, right? It's asking for validating, creating a functional test case for this one. I can apply, I can dismiss, I can ask for more suggestions. I can discard this. I can tell I don't like that. Give me more suggestions, please, right? So this one I will obtain more, and in the below we can chat with this Canvas system. Okay, we have more. So for example, if I want to apply one of them, I can do that, and we'll send to our chat system. Right now it seems like some words is in Spanish, right? Don't worry about that. So this will understand, the system has an intent system that allows to understand what is the intent of the user. If the user wants only to chat with the ticket, will not touch the canvas. But if I'm talking to change the acceptance criteria or add a specific test case, we'll only do that. We'll not do something else. That's something good, because as you can see, this has been changed, this one has been added, updated and added, as you saw at the beginning. And even the chat system told you what was different. I added a new UI focus acceptance criteria. Even say what is the number 2, this one. And a Gherkin test case, the test case 2 to verify, blah, 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 blah. And there you go, we have all this information. We can also update the ticket. I can say, no, I don't know, log something else, I don't know. We can save that. And this is the good thing, we can update our test cases, acceptance criteria, as we want as QA, right? We can also try to talk about, I don't know, who I am, right? And you will not lose the progress, because the system understands what is your intent. Will tell you, I'm designed to help with the QA documentation and testing, blah, blah, blah. So the system knows the intent of the user. We have behind the backend, what is the intent of the user? The intent of the user is asking something off topic, we'll answer something like that. If it's only some clarification about, I don't know, give me more info about the comments in the original ticket, and will not touch the canvas, will give you more details about what you are asking. So that's also a good thing. You can speak to them. We'll explain you. Maybe we have some prompts in Spanish. That's the reason we are seeing some Spanish answer. So don't worry about that, because that's minor stuff, right? So like that. Okay, if I want to add more test cases, I can say that, right? Add more test cases about, I don't know, about logging in because it's hard to me to do the happy path, I don't know. So the system knows that my intention is to add more test cases. Will not touch the acceptance criteria, as we'll see in a moment. That's something smart about this system, because understand what is the intent of the user. Yeah, that is, you can also update the layout. and I mean the canvas, and the updated canvas will be sent to the AI all the time. So you will be working with a smart system, smart canvas, as you can see. And also the intent of this, the intent. In my case, I mentioned that I didn't understand something, so he maybe would change something based in my intent. In my intent, I mentioned that it was not easy to me to understand, so we'll do an easy words, right? That's what the system is doing, but this one is not touching because seems, as you can see also, we added more, right? We have at the beginning only 2, we have now 4. So that's the system itself. When we, after editing all this information, we can, of course, export to Markdown, right? So we have everything we did, all our job is there. In a Gherkin system, also we are going to implement in the future some tables, more details, more ways to do the exporting, because I maybe in the future I want a table, with the steps, expected result, actual result, stuff like that, right? So, but in this POC, I did this in a Gherkin language, as you can see that. Okay, so that's the system. What else is doing the system? Well, you can go back to the Jira tickets. You never leave the Jira ticket actually. You can see also the settings. We have an offline mode and online mode. The offline mode only scraps you and helps you to export. You don't need AI for that. You can see also the URL for the backend. We can set up if we want pictures in the Markdown, or we want to include the comments in the exportation. Also notification, what type of test we want, functional, UA, UX, negative testing, API, database, performance, security, edge case, integration, accessibility, and so on, right? You can save that, and everything is saved in the storage of the Google Chrome. Yeah, so that is the system. What else? Also I mentioned that about this feature about recording, right? I don't know where we can use that. Let me try that. For example, if I do something like, okay, so we do that. We have, we have this system. It's a basic one, right? But allows you to do all you do. For example, I click on create. I don't remember if I actually did on the start. Let me see. Yes, I did. As you can see, I click on create. I do some title, and you can see what I'm doing. You see, right? I can do all the steps, and automatically will be written in Spanish or English. Right now it's in Spanish, but you can change the language as well. I can do some verifications. A button is enabled, visible. I want to see if this button is visible. You will see that something is enabled. I don't know what can be enabled. This drop down maybe. Yes, this drop down will be. And yeah, stuff like that. You can see also attributes. Text contains if something is if a text is present and display it. Okay, now I want to stop this. I will do that. I will stop this, and yeah, now I want to export, right? I want to export this. I will export in Markdown. Okay, let's see what we have here. And you will see we not only have the actions, but you will see that we have what is that? You will see in a red box what we are trying to verify. So every time we do a verification in the system, we are also taking a screenshot with a square in what is the element we want to verify. So that saves a lot of time. In the future, I want to join both of the features. I mean the Canvas system generating test cases, and you can also, next step to me is to uh, do a game about that. I mean, you can see I want in the future create the three test cases I created. Now uh, I want to see in something like this, and I want to be able to do all the acceptance criteria in real time, and all the documentation will be created, right? That's what I want in the future. But that's all I can show you for now. And yeah, that is. Thank you so much. And as I mentioned before, you can also change the interface language. Right now it's Spanish. I forgot to change to English. Sorry about that. You can see the steps, what space, and more information about this, right? Yep, that is. Thank you so much for your time.